Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Brianna is. Today's topic is going to be called No Compromising. And I'm just going to start out with what compromising means. Compromising means to come to a mutual agreement about something that you've been in a dispute about. Dispute can mean a disagreement. Concession can mean a sacrifice. So to come to a mutual agreement about something two people are disagreeing on or have different views about, have different values about, you both come together and sacrifice something that you believe is right. So we're using compromise as a verb. That's one definition. And then the other definition, which I'm leaning more towards, is compromising is settling for something that's less desirable. And I feel like as people, as human beings, we should not have to ever settle for anything that's less desirable, because simply we don't have to. God wants what's best for us in our lives. So I'm just going to walk you through some verses that always keep my mind stayed on not compromising who I am and who I believe with, no matter how much I like the person, no matter how much I feel like I need to be in a certain place or a certain spot, whatever it may be that causes that tension to be like, let me compromise. This is how I keep my mind. I steer clear of compromising because I don't have to. So I'm going to read from Second Corinthians 10:3 and 5. So it says, "For we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. Our fleshly desires, worldly things, for instance." Like, okay, so I know right now that I am saving money up to put to the side to put towards my business and building my brand and stuff like that. But however, I see this fly Chanel bag that I just have to have right now. Right now I have to have this Chanel bag that everybody has. It's the hottest thing on the market. So in my flesh, being a millennial, my instant gratification, I want that bag, and I want that bag right now. That's me thinking in my flesh. That's me wanting something that's going to make me happy right then and there, versus choosing to save my $500 or $1,500 to invest in myself, to invest in my brand, to invest in my legacy, and building what I'm trying to build, going into the direction of purpose. So should I put this $1,500 up to invest in myself and my brand, or should I go ahead and buy this bag? Hey, if you got it, do it. It's definitely be a different situation, but thinking spiritually in the direction that I'm going, I would choose to build my legacy. I would choose to invest in myself. And when it comes to making decisions like that, you have to understand what God has for you. You have to understand God's promises to you. Now, part of compromising, you have comp and then you have promising. And if we stand on God's promises, which if you go to Jeremiah 29:11, and I'll read it straight from, all of these verses are coming from King James Version. And this one says, "For I know the thoughts that I think toward you, saith the Lord, thoughts of peace and not of evil, to give you an expected end. So another thing with promising is waiting in expectation. Waiting with an expectation that you know that it is going to follow through. God is going to keep his commitment to you. You have to know that. And another thing where we mess up at as standing on the word is we forget to do our part and we expect God to do the other part. But it doesn't work like that. We have to plant the seed and then God will come water it. But if we don't plant the seed, then what is there to water? So another verse, one of my favorite verses is Matthew 7 through, I want to say, no, I think it's Matthew just 7. But it says, if you ask, you shall receive. If you seek, you shall find. And if you knock, the door shall be open. That's one of my favorite verses. And it's just like, okay, so if I ask, I'm going to receive. And then if I seek, I'm going to find. And then if I knock, the door will be open. So it's just like we forget to ask. We forget to seek. We forget to knock. We cannot forget these things. So that's another way. Just taking a promise, your favorite promise from the Lord. Something that he has committed to blessing you with. Something that he's going to bring to pass. You take these things and they help you think in your spiritual mind. They help you retain a spiritual mindset. They help build your kingdom mindset. They help you look beyond what is right now, what's happening right now. They mold you, they shape you into the value, how you see yourself. You see yourself, I see myself not compromising. I see myself only wanting the best. And if I ask for that, what? You are going to receive it. And if I seek him, I'm going to find him. If I knock, the doors that I've been knocking on are going to be answered. So I don't have to compromise anything if I do my part in planting the seed, seeking him out, asking, knocking. It will come to pass because that's his promise to me. So, no compromising in this season. Be bold. Ask for things beyond your mindset. Anything. Just ask for it. And you shall receive it. Remember that thinking in your flesh. Thinking in your flesh is always temporary. It's like a temporary fix, a temporary excitement. But endurance and thinking spiritually gives you life. I really hope you all enjoyed this video. I pray that you all got something from it, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you.